Good evening and welcome to our spring equinox ceremony. And I want to take a moment and welcome as well all of you who join us online. Thanks for being with us. We're here at Universal Spirit Center. We are ushering in, welcoming in the experience of spring. Aren't we glad our winter is coming to an end? It's been a little intense, right? So we're ready. We're ready for some warmth, some sun, bright colors of flowers, which are already kind of happening. So tonight we, through chanting, through sacred ceremony, through the bowls, through stillness, through prayer, we are going to welcome in, usher in the experience of spring. And spring's a time for new beginnings. So we're ushering in for ourselves the experience of new beginnings. So we're also doing a ritual around transitions this evening. So we've been reading the book this month at Universal Spirit Center called Transitions by William Bridges. And in it, he talks about three parts of new beginnings: an ending, the in-between, and what's new and what's new. So tonight in our ceremony, we will acknowledge each of those parts as a way to be able to fully complete with the endings, complete with that interim middle ground threshold experience, so we could really welcome in what's wanting to be new in our lives. So that's what we're doing tonight. So I'm glad you're here. I'm really glad that the spring equinox fell this week, because it gives us a chance to really bring some ceremony and ritual to the experience of transitions, which again is what we've been talking about all month. So I'm going to invite you to breathe in. Just release anything that it took to get here today. Just let it go. And I invite you who are at home or wherever you are watching us online as well to join us in taking a deep, full breath right into your heart. So we could just let go of lesser energies and come to the awareness of our open hearts. So this evening, I invite you into the experience of an open heart.
Open my
So the first element in welcoming a new beginning is to first be clear on what's ending, to create a space for what's new. To be alive is to outgrow. That's the evolutionary process. So there's something we're outgrowing. There's something we need to leave behind so that there's a spaciousness for a new beginning. So we're going to enter a little period of silence, and I'm going to ask you to just ask your higher self what it is that you're outgrowing, what it is that it's time for you to release. So we're going to move into a ceremony now where I'm going to ask you to write out what it is that you're releasing. So for those of you who are in the room, there's a piece of paper under your chair that's kind of flimsy, and that's the one that you'll write on, and you can use the envelope under your chair as support for that writing. And Dawn, grab one there. And for those of you who are online, I ask you to get a pen and a piece of paper. And let's take a few moments and write out what it is you're releasing. And for those of you who are in the room, there are pens behind your chairs in the sleeve pockets. All right, good job. So for those of you who are at home, as we move through this ceremony here, here together, I'm going to invite you to read what you're releasing and then rip it up. Rip it up and throw it away. Rip it up in tiny little pieces. Release it, let it go. And for those of you who are in the room, you've written on dissolvable paper, so it dissolves in water. So what I'm going to invite you to do when you feel ready is to come up and to drop it into water, and it will dissolve in the water. And I think what's really cool about that is the water then becomes nurturing, a nurturing element for plants, for life. So that which we release helps to nurture us. I think that's a cool kind of paradox, right? So, and Gino's going to be singing a chant that she created, so I'm going to invite you to sing along with her when you know the chant. And when you feel ready, you just come up to the bowl and with real awareness, drop what you're releasing into the bowl, and it will dissolve into the water. Okay?
Release and let it go. Release and free your soul. Release and let it go. Release and free your soul. Come home. Come home to love. Release and let it go. Release and free your soul. Release and let it go. Release and free your soul. Come home to love. Release and let it go. Release and free your soul. Release and let it go. Release and free your soul. Come home to love. Release and let it go. Release and free your soul. Release and let it go. Release and free your soul. Come home to love. Release and let it go. Release and free your soul. Release and let it go. Release and free your soul. Come home to love.
invite you to just breathe into that releasing energy. So the second stage that's talked about in the book Transitions is the in-between state. So we've ended something in our lives, but something new maybe hasn't manifested or it just hasn't fully occurred yet. And so it's an in-between time. And it's an important time to integrate what we've released and to create space for what's new. It's not manifesting the new yet. It's the in-between. The in-between. So Gino's going to lead us in a chant that I'm going to invite you all to join in. And it's just a time of stillness. I'm going to invite you to just be with what you've let go and be with what's coming in the future. Be with the newness that you want to manifest. But it's the in-between time.
Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know. Be still and know I am God. Be still and know I am. Be still and know I am God. Be still and know. Now let's just take this a hum into our heart. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know.
be with what new beginning your soul is calling forth. So I invite you to just be in the stillness a bit and let your soul speak to you about your new beginning. So apparently my mic was off. I turned it off so you wouldn't hear me sing the chant. So we concluded with endings, and I just asked everyone to be with what new beginnings are happening within you and to let your soul reveal the new beginnings. So I'm going to invite you to, those of you who are online watching us at home, to just let your soul speak to you about what your new beginning is. And for those of you who are in the room, you have index cards below you and the chair on the floor. I'm going to ask you to write out what's your new beginning in one sentence in present tense. What's your new beginning? And for those of you who are at home, I invite you to write on a piece of paper what your intention is, what your new beginning is. And do it in one sentence present tense because that will make it brief and concise. And it's just a great way to create intentions. All right, so for those of you at home joining us, I invite you to read out loud your intention. And the reason for this is we've gotten in touch with our soul to get clear on what our intention is to bring forth what the new life is. We've written it down on paper, and when we speak it, we're already manifesting it. We're already moving it into form. So the first step is to get clear about it, to write it down, and to speak it. So there's power in all of that. So already our intentions are manifest in form. And so for those of you who are in the room, I'm going to invite you, if you would like, to come up and to read your intention. And so I will read mine first, and we'll bring a mic out so that people can at home can hear. So my intention for spring, my intention for new life is I am bringing forth new expressions of love.
Since I brought up the mic, I will go second. I am practicing new energy daily.
My new beginning is living, excuse me, living in peace, serenity, and good health. I am loving myself as is and having self-expression with no shame. My true self, my full self.
Intention is to achieve a stronger sense of self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-worth.
I'm exploring new ways of loving myself and allowing that to extend outward, just like the sounds of the bowls. Outward.
I'm exploring being who and what I've always wanted to be instead of being something that I wasn't for 30 years.
So I invite you to take this index card home and put it somewhere significant. If you have an altar, a refrigerator, your nightstand. And for those of you at home, what you've written your intention on, put it someplace where you can see it, where it reminds you, where you can repeat it, where you can keep this intention in your mind. So I'm going to invite us all to stand. And I'm going to invite you to place your hands over your heart and take a deep breath in. And let's just be clear that there is an evolutionary process. There's a loving presence. There's a divine intelligence within each of us, causing us, calling us to expand, to be more than we've ever been before, to leave to leave behind that which we've outgrown and to step into newness. And so we welcome in the experience of new life within ourselves, the rising up. Let's know that we are assisted by beings of light, by divine presence, as we step forth, empowered by our intentions and surrounded by the experience of spring. And let's join together in knowing this as together we say. And so it is. And please join Gino in singing our final chant.
I am opening.
I am opening.
I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready. My heart is ready to receive. To receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I'm opening. I am opening my heart. My heart is ready to receive. One more time. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive.
We have in-house a basket. We ask you to please financially support our community. Those of you who are online, we ask you to financially support our community by pushing the button Donate Now and find many options in which you could financially support us. Thanks for joining us and happy spring.